There are a number of reasons why a program chair will request a change to a course taught at CCC Online, including textbook or digital content provider changes, changes to stated mandated course curriculum, and others. The PC starts the process by submitting a change request form or ticket that identifies the course, requested term, and other pertinent information. The next step for this change request is to be run through a change control process that will first make sure that any technology needs presented by the course won't stand in the way of the ID team successfully developing and delivering the changes required. If AT does not feel that CCC Online can support the technology required by the desired course changes, the requested changes will be put on hold. If there are no issues with technology, the change control process will then examine the changes requested from a number of points of view, including the ID Manager, CAE, Business Services, Student Services, Program Chair, and AD. They will decide if the course change request should be placed on hold or whether it can be put either on the maintenance or development schedules. Whether destined for maintenance or redevelopment, research for adequate and technically functional course materials must take place. A course may proceed to either of the two schedules, maintenance or development, only if the search is successful. The course materials research process is different depending on the type of materials desired, publisher digital content, OER, or printed text. If the course materials are supplied in a digital format from the publisher, they must first be vetted by AT, while if the course is or will become OER, the librarian, with help from the ID Manager, will collect all the resources needed, and if suitable, will be passed to AT by the PC for any necessary vetting. If AT approves the digital and/or OER materials, they will pass the change request on to Business Services, who determines whether we are properly authorized to use the course materials intended. If either AT or Business Services finds fault with the materials, they will inform the PC and AD and then return the change request to the PC for further materials review. If, however, the course materials are passed by both AT and Business Services, the Business Services Manager will pass the change request to the PC, who, in consultation with the ID Manager, AD, and the Bookstore Manager, will make a final determination that the course materials are indeed ready. If for some reason they are not, the course change request can be held for materials availability resolution. If the materials continue to be unavailable for a predetermined amount of time, the course materials research process will end with unsuccessful conclusion, materials not ready. If, on the other hand, the final materials available check is successful, even if it was on hold for a period and later resolved, the course materials process will end with a successful conclusion. Materials are ready. When course materials research concludes, if the materials were not found, the course change request will be placed on hold. If the materials are ready, the course will be placed either on the development schedule or the maintenance schedule, depending on how it was scoped during the run change control process. The change request will be updated to either on maintenance schedule or on dev schedule. At some number of months before the start of the target semester, for example fall 2018, the ID Manager will examine the dev schedule and with the Executive Director and Associate Deans determine which of the candidate courses on the dev schedule will be selected and placed onto the course development list, which is a list of all the courses that our internal resources, along with external partners, can reasonably deliver for the target semester. If a course is to be developed by an external partner, Business Services must ensure that all required relationships, statements of work, etc. are in order. If they are not, the Business Services Manager must inform the ID Manager that the course cannot be developed by the selected vendor at this time, encouraging the ID Manager to resolve the situation, reassign the course internally, or remove the course from the course development list. The course development list process ends when the ID Manager has assigned all courses on the course development list to either a vendor partner or an internal ID. Once the IDs receive the list of courses they have been assigned, the IDs will schedule and conduct vision meetings with the PC, AD, and SME assigned to the course. The vision meeting will provide the PC and SME with the information needed to refine and finalize the scope of the work and related contract details, as well as providing the SME with the information needed to develop the course map for review at the kickoff meeting that takes place some number of weeks after the vision meeting. The kickoff meeting will allow the PC, ID Manager, and SME to review and approve the outline of the course, after which the ID and SME will collaborate on the details of the course content. When they have finished this work, the ID will have the AD, PC, and SME review and sign off on the course content using the Content Approval Checklist. Once content has been approved, the ID can develop the course, and once complete, will prepare the final checklist. The final course checklist will be reviewed and approved by the AD, PC, and SME with corrections and edits performed by the ID until none remain. At this point, the ID Manager will approve delivery of the finished course, permitting the PC to update the course change request to complete status. AT will then be free to create the term master and course sections from the course development shells submitted by the IDs.